I have always loved the radio and known a few DJs in my life and have gone to a couple of their radio stations a couple of times. I know I knew one in Glendale. The guy's name was Marcus, DJ for a jazz station, so we'd go in there and get the morning show, and we'd talk between songs and philosophy and all this. This is around like 71, 72, about music. He liked my music, and he liked drugs too, of course. He was loaded most of the time when he did his radio show, and sometimes we'd talk on the air, which I think is what got him fired eventually. Mark was interesting. I also had a friend that worked at K-Day, and he's the one that invited me to come by with my friend when he was interviewing Paul Williams. He knew Paul was kind of loaded, and kind of egged on the conversation that we had with Paul. It was like a three-way conversation. It was rather strange, but then we were kind of strange. But it was always fun, and when I came down here to the desert, working with the Boy Scouts, I befriended a number of DJs, and whenever I would be selling popcorn or candy or something as far as the Boy Scouts, they'd invite me to come by, and they would interview me between songs, and never really knew that half my volunteers were listening, but they were. And I remember leaving one time, and the DJ put on the song AC/DC Highway to Hell, dedicated it to me as I was leaving. The friends that knew me got a big chuckle out of that, but we honored a lot of the DJs too. And I also made friends with the weathermen that were usually Eagle Scouts. One was at KMIR, the other was at KESQ, and they always came out and they would cover some of the events that I did. And got to know Karen Devine and back in the 80s, and still talk to her today. She's news anchor for KESQ, and see some of these people around town. It's kind of surreal, but they're just people. But it was, interesting, very interesting.